Hello and welcome back on my channel. I'm Izzy. Today I would like to talk a bit about anxiety. Probably most of us experience some kind of anxiety once for a while and it's completely normal. But some of us will struggle with overwhelming feelings on a daily basis. And that can be a real problem when it comes to the point where it stops you from doing things or living a normal life. But firstly, let's answer the question what anxiety is. So, following British NHS website, anxiety is a feeling of unease, such as worry or fear, that can be mild or severe. Some people find it hard to control their feelings. Their feelings of anxiety are more constant and can often affect their daily lives. Anxiety can be the main symptom of several conditions, including panic disorder, phobias, post-traumatic stress disorder, social anxiety disorder. Anxiety can cause both psychological and physical symptoms. These vary from person to person, but can include feeling restless or worried, having trouble concentrating or sleeping, dizziness, or heart palpitations. Anxiety is a common condition, estimated to affect up to 5% of UK population. Slightly more women are affected than men, and the condition is more common in people from the age of 35 to 59. So knowing all that, let's talk a little bit about my own experience. My anxiety started to bother me short after I was attacked by my ex-neighbor with a knife. I was traumatized and I stopped going out from home. Suddenly, I could not sleep. I could not face other people or social situations. I closed myself for everything and everyone. Unfortunately, I did not notice soon enough how my anxiety progressed, and soon I was signed off from work. Phone calls, doorbells, receiving bills, simple conversations became unbearable and started to cause panic attacks, and it wasn't fun, trust me. I knew there was something wrong, but at the same time I've learned to live with it, and it became like a part of me, almost like a normal thing, if you know what I mean. It was easier to adjust to my feelings than actually admit that I had a problem. This situation was going on for quite a while until other symptoms started to develop. But this story is for another movie. What's important, I finally asked for help and came across a lot of people who had the same problems as I did. It helped me to see it, like in the mirror, and realize in what denial I was living. By trying to avoid as much situation as possible, I was only making it worse and causing more harm to myself. Of course, problems did not solve themselves and nothing happened straight away. It was a long and difficult process and it still is, but everything what I did and what happened was so worth it. Now I can definitely say that I'm living my life again and I can remember how it is to feel happy. I still struggle to make phone calls at times, but once I pick the phone up I realize that it doesn't hurt and it's actually easier than it seems to be. And before I could not imagine it. And it was the same with going out from home. I would stay in for days and weeks. I wouldn't go to a nearby shop, I wouldn't answer the door. But slowly, step by step, I found ways to overcome it. And until this very day, I will always put my headphones on and turn loud music on before I leave my house. It gives me this feeling of safety, as I don't hear people, I don't hear noises around me. Basically, I hear what I want to hear, and that way I can separate myself from outer world and be part of it at the same time, if I need to. Now I can explain it to myself and push myself to actually try and do it. And I can say it about most of the things which used to make me anxious. The list is long, but I work on it every day and I can see the difference. The biggest help I received through the therapy, and I would recommend it to everyone who struggles with anxiety. During the 8 months of my therapy, I have learned how to make room for negative feelings and how to cope with them. I was given enough tools to understand my feelings and to process them. I'm not saying that all my problems are solved now, of course not. Therapists won't do it for you. You have to do it yourself. But now I know how to approach it and I can actually recognize when it's time to ask for help. If you have any questions about therapy and if you struggle with any kind of anxiety, I am more than happy to listen and answer in my best capability. Please remember though, I'm not a professional and I can only share my own experience and my own knowledge. The best thing you can do is look for a professional help and talk of course to other people who share the same experience as you do. I wish you good luck, and I'm looking forward to hear from you in comments down below. Next time I would like to talk about more specific kinds of anxiety, so please let me know if there is anything you would like me to talk about. I hope you enjoyed my drawing. Till next time, bye!